Hello everyone, this is Tyler Ends up with another live stream. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Alright. I think the Manosphere drama is simmering out a bit. I feel that. Manosphere drama is sort of hold on. Not as much Manosphere drama as before. Which is good. I noticed something that really I have a keen observation in that Alex has stopped mentioning and talking about me, which is good. You know, I don't like him one bit. I never liked him. He's just a bad human being. I only went to his channel because Gregor was my friend at the time, so I thought I'd accompany him. So never liked him though. He was a bad human being. I saw his evil from the start. He just picks fights with people, including me. Like he just picked fights with me because he wants drama, he wants attention, he wants some notoriety. Yeah. No. Yeah, he just wants attention, right? So according to him, right? I'm a loser, I'm stupid, I'm low IQ, same thing, that's stupid, right? I'm what is it? I'm a nobody, I'm just everything bad, right? That you can literally name under the sun, right? And I think when Alex realized all the names he's been calling me, right? I think he realized oh, if he said, "Who are you?" Um, who are you? Go away. I don't know. Bye bye. Anyways, I don't, tolerate that kind of behavior in my um chat or whatever. I mean, you realize that where was I? Yeah. Um, Alex realized that Alex sort of realized that Like, oh, like I'm. Oh yes, mentally ill, severely mentally ill. Like if I'm if I'm by the way, who he perceives to be as such, right? Where are you? Where are these recorders? Uh, where are you? Where do these weird trolls come from? Anyways, um, um, you need help, dude. Like, why do you want to fight my dad? Like, he has nothing to do with this bullshit. You need help. I mean, you don't need to find my dad. You need a psychiatrist, I think. Anyways. So if I'm a loser, and where's all these trolls coming from? So I'm a loser, I'm stupid, I'm a nobody, I'm low IQ, I'm severely mentally ill. Like, well, then what? Then he's like, realized, like, oh, there's no point in going after this guy. Like, this guy will, like, going after him will only lower my own reputation, right? Um, weird trolls today. Making you account of man. Pathetic. Mm, uh, it's like, oh, then, like, this is bad for optics, right? He's not even the least concerned about optics for all he cares, right? I mean, if he was concerned about optics, he wouldn't be starting these fights in the first place, right? With people who he perceives to be losers, stupid, retarded, low IQ, nobody's, right? And other bad terms, which I'm not gonna say because you know what, TOS and stuff. But Inkwell or whatever, you know, he's, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't date. Well, he, he calls me a liar, but then I'm like, he's very honest about himself. Either he lies about his body count, he lies about his looks. He's a 7. He's a 3. LARPing is a 7. Um, it just lies a lot, and it's just very sad. Yeah, uh, and insane to see like why he hates people so much. Like he says, "Oh no, I'm ruthless." That's not that doesn't justify being a jerk though, an asshole to people, right? You can definitely defend yourself, but Being an asshole to people is not justifiable. You know what I mean? But he thinks that being ruthless, using darling terms to justify his bad behavior with people, per se, will give them the card to do whatever he wants, right? Yeah, that's not the case whatsoever. I don't know. Um, uh, 30 viewers, nice. Um, be good to people, treat people with respect. I used to be like a liberal or like a leftist. Treat people with respect and respect. You would treat your family or have boundaries, of course, but with everyone, but treat people with due respect, yes. Um, yeah. Don't 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 be mean to people, for sure. Mm, Israel, the viewers. Yeah. Um, the best way to be kind and respectful to others is to be considerate, be thoughtful, be generous in your dealings, be courteous, be conscientious of what you're saying, right? Know and understand that um yeah, li- you know, life is just, too short to start fights, too short to um start conflicts, um and hate on the people. Just enjoy your time while on earth while it lasts. Uh, um life is life is short, yeah. With all these dead celebrities, right? They're proving time and time again that life is short and you should value it, you should cherish it, right? Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, oh man. The whole era is like it's an end of an era already. Um Enjoy life while it lasts. Live life to the fullest. Uh, be grateful for the life you have. Um Yeah, you know, four viewers. Interesting. What was I gonna say? The Manosphere. I mean, if you don't want to be part of the Manosphere, please leave. I mean, it's not. It's not for everyone. Yeah, the Manosphere is not for everyone. Mm, if you love the Manosphere, great. If you don't like masculinity spaces, leave. Like, honestly, you're not gonna. I don't know. You can try to destroy it from within, but yeah. Feminism, I feel. I will. Don't worry. Uh, uh, I mean, the manosphere is not for everyone. Yeah, if you don't agree with the manosphere philosophies, right, which could be very hard hitting, right, and harsh, but truthful, it might not be for you, right? Manosphere might not be for you. Right? So I advise strongly people to not join the manosphere, especially if they're against hard hitting truths, and they want to just deny. I don't know. Basic. Mm, what is it saying? Yeah, if you want to deny, I was just looking at my phone. Yeah. Um, I was just drifted off. I know. um, if you want to deny basic facts about social dynamics and intergenderal, I would say intergenderal relationships, then the manosphere is not for you for sure. But if you want to dive deep into them, dive deep into intergender dynamics, social relationships, manosphere is here to stay. So, um, yeah. I mean, people think the manosphere is for everyone, and it's not. It definitely isn't. Yeah, that's why there are a lot of feminists. That's why there are a lot of liberals. That's why there are a lot of communists. lefties in general, so not even right wing, non-manosphere figures or people, right? So, um, the manosphere is not for everyone, but if you want to join the manosphere, come right along, right? We got many seats available for manosphere, like proverbial seats, yeah, for people who want to join, yeah. I love the manosphere. I loved it for a long time, yeah. Uh, 7 years so far in the manosphere. And people already want to pick fights with me because I'm in the manosphere, right? So, I mean, there's a reason I joined the manosphere in spite of feminism, yeah. It's because men do suffer more and they do more for society, right? They not only suffer more, but they do more for society, which is why someone has to stand up for the men of this world, right? Or masculinity, right? So, if you don't like masculinity, that's a shame, yeah. Uh, that's a shame. I mean, you don't have to like, you don't have to like the manosphere, but you just have to be open to other perspectives, right? About gender dynamics or female, like, feminism is about flipping the script per se, right? In the guise of equality, right? The manosphere is the honest, right? They're like, okay, we want male dominance, but the feminists are just like are very deceptive about it, right? They want female dominance and matriarchy, but they don't want. But they have to use like cunning to sort of get manipulation to sort of get what they want, right? They can't. Feminism is about. That's what the brand is about, gender equality. But in reality, it's about female supremacy and domination, right? Um, I'm not a feminist. I never believed in feminism. Mm, no, I did. I used to, but I genuinely used to. But I opened my eyes to the manosphere. Uh, and we could be like an awakening, right? Per se, right? Uh, 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 let's see. Um, so, nah. Um, uh, Manosphere is a huge community now. It used to be very niche, like prior to 2018. After 2018, I mentioned this name this year a lot because that's when the Manosphere went exponentially mainstream. 2009, somewhat. Most people mentioned 2009, but only somewhat mainstream, okay? After 2018, it went from hundreds of thousands to maybe billions and billions, maybe billions, yeah, around the world. A billion people or so, more than that. The Manosphere went up in numbers by a lot over the past 7 years, yeah. Uh, that is the masculine spaces, right? I'm the uh, if you don't want to join the Manosphere, it's not up to me, to decide for you, right? So you have your free will, right? Um, mm, as far as I know, the Manosphere is here to stay. I don't know. People say it's dying. I don't see that. Um, mm, So sorry, I'm stalling a bit. Sorry, but yeah. Interesting. I'm just reading stuff on Instagram at the moment. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Hold on. What was I saying? Yeah. One we were nice, but I don't know. It was, you know, Manosphere. It was interesting reading about the history of the Manosphere from its bright beginnings to its to now. I won't say when it will end, but the Manosphere is here to stay probably for a long time. Yeah, 1 year, 1 year. Yeah, nice. Manosphere was grown into like a large community. Yeah, the people just want to have a good time sometimes, share their struggles, their achievements, their pitfalls, their triumphs, everything. Not just their failures and successes, but as men, but everything as people, as men, as inhabitants of this planet, even planet Earth. Well, not as like not maybe from an ecological perspective, or maybe not, but organisms as organisms, I don't know. I'm on a weird tangent now, but off on a weird tangent, but the Manosphere is a wonderful place. People to just interact and enjoy their time, right? Um, would be really nice. And uh, uh, I mean, like I said, the Manosphere is not for everyone. If you feel the Manosphere is not for you, then don't stay here, right? Right? Don't stay in a place where you're not welcomed or is not for you, right? Like such as the Manosphere or even the Femisphere, even. Yeah, yeah. I enjoy the Manosphere. It's not about hating women, although some sectors of the Manosphere are about that. Yeah, but overall, it's not about hating women. It's about just enjoying your time and you know what was I saying? Enjoying your time, with other people and other men, sharing your problems, your pitfalls, your triumphs, tribulations, ad- successes, accomplishments, achievements, everything that we are as men, as masculine entities, right? Or as human beings or living beings, even, right? Or yeah, uh, yeah, the Manosphere, very interesting place. I'm probably gonna do a part two of this. I have to go somewhere. Probably. Uh, so as for now, thank you for watching. Uh, 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 Well, have a great day. Peace. Or minutes. I might do a part two, by the way, so stay tuned later today.